think I'm leaving hungry? Not today. Y'all want to play with my benefits? Fine. I'm feeding my kids one way or another. I'll be back next month when the car hits. Y'all better stock up.
Already, now you went for all that for a viral moment because clearly she did that to go viral, but you're going to keep going in these people's stores for a viral moment and your ass is going to have a viral moment in damn jail. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gag with Geach. I am your boy Geach, and as y'all see, I got some more food stamp foolishness for y'all. So without further ado, let's get back to this foolishness.
In 5 days, it is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Oh no, see, that is absolutely not what we're going to do. She said it is the taxpayer's job to take care of her kids. Absolutely not. And it's crazy because we really have people out here with flawed mentalities like that who think it's the taxpayer's job to take care of their kids. Newsflash, us taxpayers, we was not in the room with you when you decided to lay on your back and spread your legs. So it's not our job to take care of your kids and feed your children. Now, I don't want anybody's kids to go without having anything to eat, but to think it's taxpayer's job to take care of your kids, you got life all the way jacked up.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So,
What she said was very valid. If you already have children that you can't take care of, why would you have more? That just don't make sense. But I get why you will have more, because you want more benefits. You want to stay. It's just a cycle. It's crazy.
they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio. It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash
Cut the food stamps for the month of November. I bet y'all ain't talking about them leg quarters now, huh? Because I can already tell you, me and my family is already having a discussion about what the fuck we doing for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that bitch gonna look like a motherfucking birthday party from the motherfucking 85, bitch. It's gonna be hot dogs, leg quarters, box juices, and that's it. You can get 6 bags of motherfucking leg quarters for $35. That'll feed the whole family. It ain't about to be no turkey, no ham, no dressing, no nothing. I'm telling you right now, I usually do all the cooking for my family every Thanksgiving any damn ways. But I can tell you right fucking now, it's not happening. And they don't even usually give me no goddamn food stamps. But I usually buy them. Or somebody else in the family usually gets them. So it's over. It's completely over. Because I can tell you right now, this Thanksgiving, me and my family gonna be in the living room dressed up sharper than a motherfucking razor, discussing on how the fuck we gonna pull a heist on some groceries. Yep. That's one thing niggas know how to do is survive, bitch. We ain't new to this, we true to this. So y'all let me know what y'all doing for Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, like she said, y'all go ahead and let us know. What are your plans for Thanksgiving this year? As she said, I guess it's no food stamps. They're going to have to make do with what they have. And, she's not going to have the fancy, traditional Thanksgiving food. But it's hot dogs and hamburgers. Hey, it's something. At least you got something to eat. So y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all going to manage this Thanksgiving, if you get food stamps.
Any ideas?
Literally cut my food stamp card off. Zero balance. They took everything. So I told my husband, and he says to me, as I'm crying, and he says to me, well, maybe I'll lose some weight now.
So, no food stamps on her card. She tells her husband, he says maybe you'll lose some weight now. Now, I don't know if this lady is trolling because the lady down at the bottom of the screen, she's about to really lay this lady out. So I don't really have to do too much in this video on this lady because she was in one of my last food stamp videos doing the most. She was another one that said the taxpayers deserve to take care of her kids. With that flawed mentality, absolutely not. So we're going to let this lady down here at the bottom go ahead and gag her real quick.
God, why did I vote for him? I didn't know this was going to happen. I can't go get a job.
She said, I can't go get a job. You absolutely can go get a job. You are able-bodied. You are able to go to work. You can get you a job. I think that's the problem. So many people just want to be living a soft life and, depending on the taxpayers. No, you can get your ass up and go get you a job.
Is there anybody out there that can help me, please?
Well, what do we have here? Not the brunette sister of the Princess Bride albino crying about food stamps. I'm even gonna skip past your husband's toxic energy. Talk about the fact you can't just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I did manage to go through this creator's account, and boy, honey, you are on TikTok a lot. There are so many reposts. You know what you could do with all that time if you stop being on TikTok? You'd probably get a job. What's crazy about this algorithm is that sometimes you end up on the wrong side of TikTok, and you weren't on our side of TikTok where we were telling you Donald Trump does not care about poor people. Asking for help is wild. You have over 100,000 followers somehow on this account, so you're monetizing this content. You know what you're doing. This is giving, well, this is actually giving exactly the people that Donald Trump wants to cut off, the people who want handouts. Meanwhile, there's immigrants and people that are working hard to contribute to this country, but no, you just want to be able to stay at home. You know what? I send you my concepts of thoughts and prayers, and I guess also concepts of food stamps. And also, dump your husband.
If you are naive enough to think that the pause to SNAP benefits on November 1st isn't going to affect you because you don't receive food stamps.
So this lady here, she's giving a different perspective on the food stamps. So what will essentially happen when, if and when they cut the food stamps on November 1st. So we're going to let her provide a different perspective. I know a lot of people was like, oh yeah, good, let's cut the food stamps off. They need to get up and go to work and stop being lazy, which that's a valid way of thinking as well. But let's just let her cook, and no pun intended as we're talking about food stamps, but let's let her cook and see what she has to say.
I want you to hear this. About 1 in 8 Americans receive SNAP benefits. In fact, in Oklahoma, where I live, that's 1 in 6 people. So about 600,000 people in my state alone, Oklahoma, receive SNAP benefits. About 1 in 4 children in the U.S. receive SNAP benefits. But you're not one of those people, so you don't care, but hang with me. When those benefits go away, just about $9 billion in grocery spending vanishes. So you've got to be thinking about not just the grocery stores being able to stay open and pay their employees, but you have to think about the entire supply chain, trucks on the road, people who provide food to these grocery stores. $9 billion. Every dollar spent in SNAP benefits adds about $1.50 to $1.80 to the economy. So cutting those benefits isn't saving that dollar, it's taking away that $1.50 to your local economy. But you don't receive SNAP benefits, you don't work for a grocery store, you don't drive a truck, you don't give a shit. But when all of those things happen, the only way to combat that is to drastically increase the price of groceries. Grocery prices are already up over 3% in 2025 alone, which is almost an entire percentage higher than the average increase in grocery prices over the last 20 years. I thought they were supposed to go down day one though. So even if SNAP benefits only pause for 1 month, which by the way would be detrimental to all the people I mentioned before that you don't give a shit about, it will cost the economy roughly $13 to $14 billion in profit. And you can expect your grocery prices in just that 1 month to go up at least 1%. And states will stand to lose about $300 to $500 million in sales tax revenue. So even if you do not receive SNAP benefits, you never have, you never will, you do not want these to be paused on November.
MAGA and all the Trump supporters, I would like for you to know and understand that for the month of November and probably December, there will be no SNAP benefits, okay? There will be no EBT, there will be no food stamp benefits for the month of November. And with that being said, there will also be no Medicaid. And then, you know, I'm also hearing through the grapevine, hearing through the streets is talking, that military healthcare is down right now. And they can't explain why. Medicaid is down right now. And they can't explain why. And, you know, for all the supporters out there, how many of you receive food stamps to feed your children? Next month will be Thanksgiving. They will be out of school for a week? Your kids are going to be out of school for a week with no food. You're going to have a Thanksgiving with no food. How's that? And then all of the supporters who were in the military and were serving this big, beautiful country that you love, you won't be getting any health care next month. Oh, you probably are getting it now. I forgot. It's they don't know what's wrong with it, and they can't explain what's wrong with it, and they're not giving an update on when it'll be back up. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Me, on the other hand, you know, I'm not worried about it. Because you know what? The way God covers me, baby, we covered in the blood around these parts. So I believe not one of my children will be hungry. I believe not one of my children will be sick with any ailments. And they won't need to go to any doctors or anything like that. I believe that there will be no shortage of food in my house. And then, get this. While we supposed to be over here starving and can't get no motherfucking health care, he just sent Argentina $20 billion. 20 billion with a B. But we won't be able to go to the grocery store to get a pack of chicken. Won't be able to get a turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah. Just want to make sure y'all had knew what was going on. Oh, and then another thing. Mind you, he just sent Argentina that $20 billion, but we just sent them money in April to help the Argentinian, I don't know if that's the right word, but the Argentinian coin from going under. But, oh, and mind you, first of all, Argentina owe us so much fucking money. We're always bailing their ass out. At this point, Argentina just need to move over here. Move the fuck over here. What the fuck?
You telling me they gonna cut off the food stamps and you gonna go to jail for stealing? The fuck? One girl said her and her motherfucking man gonna be in the store stealing. Now, I done gave out 10 certification classes all over the United States. You telling me you or that nigga can't take a 5-week class and go motherfucking get some food? Y'all nigga can't do DoorDash. I can start a medical courier business and make bank right now. Today, you gonna go to jail. Please believe these people are going to prosecute you. Go get you a $40 Aldi box.
Hey, she going off. She giving some free games. She giving you some different alternatives on what you can do when they cut them stamps off. And she has some beautiful skin and teeth, by the way.
Make that motherfucker the best guy. You know what? Aldi's, can y'all reach out to me? Give me a check, though. But I want to promote this shit because I'm about to turn this $40 Aldi box into a duck motherfucking meal. And then I'm going to show y'all at my kids' family house who don't use food stamps. Everybody come together. Sis collect a collection. And everybody contribute. And ain't nobody got no food stamps. And they eat good. I'm talking about real good. They eat good. My kids want to go over there for Thanksgiving. I'm going to make that $40 out of this box because they don't even like turkey. So I really just want to fry some fish and make some macaroni and cheese and some shrimp.
All right, y'all. That's it for this episode of Food Stamp Foolishness. Y'all drop down in the comments. Leave me some gags. How you feeling about this? How do y'all feel about the November 1st cutoff date for the food stamp? Do you know people that may be affected by the cutoff? And how you feeling? Just drop down in the comments. Let me know. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Geech out.